y'all done seen me around. But for those that have not, my name is Passion. So we got Mr. Taylor Made here. How you doing today, Mr. Taylor Made?
I'm blessed.
Okay, so we're gonna get right to it, opening up a little bit more about your artistry. Let the people know who you are.
Well, I'm Taylor Made Macrenzie. I label myself as a hip hop artist, but I do gospel.
Okay.
So I do have a lot of songs that I wrote that I have dedicated to Christ, but I have some songs that I talk about relationship that I have with people as well. So, you know.
So I heard you have an upcoming album that's about to drop. What's the name of your album? Let them know when it's coming out. When should we expect it?
Far From the Trap, it drops today on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon. You can go get it done.
Okay. On all platforms?
Yeah.
Okay, we ready for that. We're gonna bring the people on to something new.
Oh yeah.
So touching a little bit more personal about yourself, where were you born? You born here in Pensacola?
Yes.
Okay. Raised here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So if you had to explore a little bit more into the music industry, how long have you been in the music industry?
I've been writing since probably 2010, but I got started in music 2017.
Okay. Long time. You've been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Long time. Okay. And if you had to, quote unquote genre, which, all music is open music to me. If you had to target it or label it, who would you say you're targeting as a crowd in reference to your music?
People that's looking for a better direction in doing something. You don't have to be in a song cursing, talking about killing, and talking about sex and drugs in every single song that you do. You can be on the song giving God praise, or you can be on the song not using profanity.
Which is true.
You know what I'm saying? It's I wouldn't say cursing is a bad thing, but like speaking negativity on somebody's life is a curse. You know.
The tongue is powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah. So moving along a little bit, how has music been influential for you?
It helped me deal with a lot of situations and how to handle them. Because really, I had a homeboy that was like a brother to me that passed away. Rapping was his thing. I just picked up on it because it was just something to do at the point of the time. I was just doing it just because I could do it. I didn't think I was going to be rapping on such a level that I was very good at being very good at. I didn't think I would be that.
Yeah. Okay. So how has it can you give the viewers or anybody that's inquiring, because you just stated it wasn't really a passion of yours, it was more so of a friend of yours, but how has it manifested to be something that you can relate to in everyday life?
I like music, but I got to the point where I was getting tired of hearing the same old. Profanity. Yeah. Cussing every female out, killing this, killing that. You know what I'm saying?
Zip this.
Trap this, and I was getting tired of that. So I came up with a situation where I had to come up with something myself that I can listen to. Not just that, people around me can listen.
Like while being an artist.
Most of my relationships are built upon work relationship most of the time. Most of the time it's business.
Which is a great thing.
I don't really get too caught up in pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It's more business for me. You know what I'm saying? I like to know a person, who they are. You know what I'm saying? I like to like them for their personality. That's what I choose. Most people.
Moving a little more into it, how has being celibate worked for you? Can you say that it has worked for you in any of the ways that I explained in regards to mind, body, spirit, soul?
Yeah, it has bettered my life with Christ, my relationship with God.
Okay.
God wants us to be as He is. If we can't, then we should marry somebody before we have sex. 1 Corinthians 7:9. It's better to do that than to burn with passion. In other words, that has bettered my relationship with God because I chose to wait. Because I want to understand what true love is. I don't want somebody to dictate our relationship off of sex, saying that's why I'm with them. I want our relationship to be built off of who you are, not what you giving me.
When present, when behind the scenes, how are you, I would say, different as an artist? You know, are you yourself in your artistry?
Yeah, I actually say some things that probably most gospel artists wouldn't say. But I don't label myself as a gospel artist. I label myself as a hip-hop artist because I talk about things like the word. I don't talk about things like the word talk about it, but I talk about things that the word talk about. You know what I'm saying? I just talk about it in a different way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what sets me different from most artists. I don't use profanity, but I do. But I do speak a lot what needs to be heard and said that most people won't say because they say, "Oh, you supposed to be a Christian, you can't say that." Or you supposed to be in the church, you can't say that. Oh, you said that, but you don't run the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what really sets me aside from most gospel and most hip hop artists.
Strategic lyrical artists.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you had to give an upcoming aspiring artist any advice on to just keep going, what are some of the personal things relating straight from you, like straight from your heart? What are some of the things that have kept you going?
Being that I went through a lot of situations in my life, that kept me going, and knowing that God was there with me. Me understanding who He is helped me understand who I am. You know what I'm saying? Building my relationship with Him, getting in the Word, learning the Word, studying the Word, and applying it to my life. That has helped me in life. Basically.
There you go. We got a smile out of him, y'all. He laughing and giggling now.
Yeah.
What would you like to relay to the youth, to the community, to anybody that listens to your music? What is your message? Like, what are you trying to convey with your music?
It's okay to be different, but they say practice makes perfect. Well, practice don't make perfect. Because if you're doing the wrong thing, that don't make perfect. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, we'll go buy some $100 J's, but somebody tell you it's a $100 book out there for you to go get. They got some information in there that can help your life. We won't go buy it because we say that's too much. Because we can't put it on. We can put it in.
But you can't put it on.
Exactly. And nobody can see it. And you can speak it, but ain't nobody gonna know if you ain't got it in here. Ain't nobody gonna know if you don't speak it. But
what is some of the things that you would let people know about yourself? Like, what can we be expecting from Mr. Taylor Made?
Expecting a lot of music. I'm dropping a lot of music this coming year. And the next coming year, I'm dropping a lot of music. My next mixtape, I'm dropping Applying Pressure. I'm working on that, so be on the lookout. I'm gonna be dropping music like crazy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is not about money. This is about getting the word out, and letting people know what important information that they need to know so they can benefit in life.
Okay. Y'all, we had it live. We had it exclusive. We had it here at Mr. Wayne's. We got Mr. MMM Dirty Wood. We got Mr. Carlos back there, Low, Mr. PETTV. Y'all saw Doug come through. I Am Passion, but they know me as Sweet P2. And we have Mr. Taylor Made himself. That wraps it up, I guess.
Yeah.